Alright, welcome back to another video. So this was one of my best Cake Wars game. I'm gonna have commentary over it. So already off to a horrible start. My teammate is AFK. I'm getting my stuff so I can bridge over to the Emerald Point. Teammate, he leaves, of course. I build as fast as I can just so I can actually get to the Emerald Point in time. I look around, I see no teams are coming in, so I decided to use the remaining blocks that I have to get to the middle point. Pretty risky jump, didn't think I was going to make that because I can't read anything, but that's okay because we're starting off with the middle point here. I go back to see that my teammate is gone, and luckily I come back to see a pretty good amount of stuff so I can get my armor and a sword. And a couple of nether stars as well. So I've got my armor, got my sword, getting the nether stars in. I see Cyan's name tag coming in, so I decided to go after him. Pretty bad battle start, but he had nothing. But they had nothing. They had no weapon out, so it kind of gave me an advantage. I've gotten so much better at fighting to the point where it's a bit easier for me to hit them off. So I noticed Cyan's bridge. So I decided I'm gonna get prot 1 first, and I'm gonna go over there. So Cyan guy is getting stuff. I go in to battle him. I go for the cake, which I get. So the Cyan guy jumps off. So I decided to get back to my base. Turn around. I see him again, and he hits me off, of course. For some reason, I had a very hard feeling that he was gonna come back to my base and come and you know, get me. I accidentally got the chest plate like 3 different times. Check to see if he's coming back. Get the blocks I need. Sorting out my stuff. And I'm ready to go kill him. Once I get an ender pearl. I had a feeling I was going to need the ender pearl because I knew that they were going to be sitting at the edge. Yeah, and then I saw them. So I decided to wait. They had the bridge thing. So I pearled over them, come up behind them. They start running down only to get to the edge to try to hit me off. So I get good shots behind them, and there he goes. So by now everyone's a solo except for red. So that gave me a little bit of an advantage. I have lost the middle point, so I go back for it. I placed an extra block because I'm very cautious. I don't want to miss that jump. Almost fell off of that. That actually genuinely scares me. I just want you to know that after this game, I am still quivering. I'm still shaking in my pants right now. I go back to the middle point just to defend it, and then I immediately realize somebody's probably gonna be coming to my base if I don't get away from the middle point. So I go into there. I placed a block under that. Don't even know how. Just did. So I think hard about it, and I decide I'm gonna get sharpness because if I have, since I've been able to hit people better and it's easier for me to hit them off, I decided sharpness is key because if I have sharpness, it'll do more damage, and I've gotten better at hitting them more than they hit me. Sort my stuff again. I realized I have enough for a chest plate, so I get that. Still nobody taking the middle point. Don't know why. They just weren't. I decided to put the extra block that I had in there. Because I don't like having any more than a stack of blocks in my inventory. In my HUD. That I can see. I go over to Cyan base. To find out that I have another star, so I put it in my ender chest. I collect the stuff that they had, and I go for the floating island, which was actually really helpful because it gave me emeralds. I noticed that that guy has full, like almost full, iron, almost full diamonds, so that kind of scares me. He was a solo, but he was a problem. Put them in there, and by now I just need two more nether stars. I'm collecting a lot of brick, so I decided to do what I always do with the bricks. Once I had my armor, I went out with the bricks. No, just kidding. I got prot 1. I got prot 2. Now I get my arrows. Like I should have done like 5 seconds ago. That's okay. That didn't really slow me down. Nobody was coming to my base anyway. I realize I don't have any diamond boots, so I get that. So now I'm a full diamond. This is where things start to become a problem. Because now I have a couple people that are really wanting to get to my base. As you can see of the pink bridge that you could have saw out of the corner of your eye. Right there. So yeah, I continue going. Put my stuff in stuff. Sorting stuff out. Still have the middle point and an emerald point, surprisingly. I noticed the floating island, so I started to go for the floating island. Just to get a bow with punch 1 on it. I don't know what I was doing here. I decided to waste my blocks. I wanted to turn back, but like I already wasted my blocks. I might as well waste more. So I go back in. No one's attacked me yet. So I have 14. I decided to get sharpness 2. So now I have prot 2 and sharp 2. So I'm just waiting for attack, and boom. I started getting attacked by somebody who did not have sharpness. But he was getting a lot of good shots on me. So I knew that I would have been completely screwed if I hadn't won this. 3 hearts. 2.5. 2 hearts. 1.5. 1 heart. I managed to survive on 1 heart. So I decided to get a golden apple and eat that, having a feeling that he was probably gonna come back. So I needed that regeneration that would have helped me win. That would have helped me win a second battle. So I decided to get that. I didn't want to go out because there was still 2 teams left, and I didn't want one of them surprise attacking me. I get some more arrows here. I decided that I'm gonna use a tactic. I'm just gonna I put myself in a third person, but to my face, so I can see any name tags. I might use that some more I might honestly use that some more because I really enjoyed using it. I'm able to see a name tag coming in while also looking at the shop. I think it's really helpful. And then what do you know? He comes back with another full set of diamond armor. So he must have like a lot of emerald spawners. I'm landing a bit more shots on him, but he does get me down pretty low. So by then I'm scared, so I decided to get another golden apple. I want to get haste, but I don't. So I get power for my bow. So now I had a bow with punch 1 and power 1. So once I do that, so I basically bought a bunch of arrows for like no reason because I didn't use any of them, I don't think. So I realized that the bridges led straight to Pink's base, so I was kind of thinking about doing it. By now, I'm really hoping that Red doesn't come over here because everyone still had their cakes. I decided that I was gonna go out and get Pink's cake. I noticed that Pink has endstone, so I decided to get a pickaxe to help with that. I decided to eat a golden apple right before I get there so I can heal up. And I have 2 extra hearts. Go for it. I noticed Pink coming in out of the distance. The TNT trap didn't really do anything to me, cause one of the little mushroom kind of saved me. I won that battle, so I get his cake. Apparently, I destroyed that entire thing in like 1 shot. Don't know why. Okay, so I hopefully managed to fix my mic to find Red coming in. He had absolutely nothing, so it was a pretty easy battle. I decided to get some endstone, because I knew they were probably gonna have to come back. They were probably going to. I decided it was gonna be a big work if it was gonna be taking a lot of time. If I didn't get shears, so I decided to get shears. I took out this part, took out that part, then the next, then the next. I just put a bunch of endstone up, so you can watch me do some work. I decided to use all of my endstone just to have some extra reinforcements. Okay, so honestly at this point, I'm kind of just doing audio tests to see how loud it is for you guys. While you guys are just doing that, I'm just going to be doing an audio test. Honestly, I really hate how many audio tests I need to do. It really sucks because my microphone is actually really far away from my actual face itself. I'll just come back through and turn down every single one of them. Anyway, I'm done with the reinforcements. I got that done, so. Advantages for me, yay! I decided it's only smart, it's only a good idea to go destroy the bridge so that it couldn't get to me anymore. I saw their base, so I knew that they couldn't arrow me off anytime soon. Going through destroying the bridge. But now I'm over at their base. I noticed he doesn't have everything that he needs, but he does pearl behind me, giving me an advantage. His teammate was at the shop, but I still decided to turn around. Noticed he was coming back, so I just break that block, and then I finished him off. He knew he had a disadvantage, so he started trying to run away. Okay, one of their cakes, and now everyone's cake is gone. He tries to truce with me, but I get his teammate first. I get his teammate. I noticed he was running away, so I decided to go and chase him. I hit him first, and then I get... That's a strategy that I have, so yeah. Basically, that bow and arrow strategy works for me a lot. So if I'm on a bridge and somebody else is on plain, like, raw ground, I decide that if I have a bow and arrow, I shoot them with the bow and arrow, pushing them back, and then I run up on them with a sword. That time he was really low, so I probably would have won that battle anyway if I went up to him. But I wouldn't have known because yeah. But basically that was the game I did. I personally thought that I did pretty okay, pretty good. But that's my opinion. A lot of people would probably do way better, but you know.